welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'll be doing a cooking with Hadley video, and today we're going to be making apple bread. It is vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free. So it's going to be really good. I'm super excited. I'm gonna have the recipe down in the description as well as pop it up right here on the screen so you know exactly what you'll need, and I'm just gonna walk you through how to do it. Okay, so first what you're gonna need to do is preheat the oven to 375, which I've already done, and then you're going to start combining ingredients. So first we're gonna combine, I'm just reading this off my computer right here. So first we're going to combine the applesauce, vegan butter, vanilla, maple syrup, and for the applesauce, I'm just using Mott's unsweetened applesauce. Just make sure it's an unsweetened applesauce where the only ingredient is apples. And then just need 1 cup of this. So, all right, maybe a little bit more. Then I just melted the butter back here. So we're going to throw that in here. And then for the vegan butter, I'm just using the Miyokos brand. This is my favorite brand. It literally tastes exactly like the real thing. You would not know the difference. Then I don't have any vanilla, so we're skipping that step. I'm being super innovative here. Usually if I don't have vanilla, I just add like a little bit of extra maple syrup. So that works good. Then we've got 3/4 cup of maple syrup. So this is 1/4. I'm just gonna do 3 of these. And then just like a little bit extra for the vanilla that we don't have. Then got a 1/2 cup of almond milk. Oh, also for the maple syrup, I'm just using the pure 100% maple syrup. Make sure you're using that and not something with a bunch of sugar or additives. Then for almond milk, I'm using this one, just the Califia Farms almond milk. It's my favorite almond milk. The ingredients are super good. And that's just a 1/2 cup of this in here. Next we're gonna add the baking powder and baking soda. So we have for baking powder 2 teaspoons of this. So we'll go 1 and 2. And then a half teaspoon of baking soda. I know for baking you're supposed to be super precise, but I'm just not that type of gal. So about 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon, so I'm just gonna put a lot in. And we're gonna give that a stir. Give that a stir till it's well combined. Had to whip out the whisk. This is a whisking activity. Oh yes, much better. Just make sure all the chunks are out of it. Oh, it looks just about like that. Okay, so now we're gonna set this aside, and this is actually the cool part of this whole thing. We are going to make our own oat flour. If you didn't know, if you don't have oat flour, you can just blend up like regular rolled oats in a NutriBullet and it turns it into oat flour, which is pretty cool. So we are going to do that. And then on top of the oat flour, you also need to add regular oats. So just a 1/2 cup. So I'm just gonna throw that into the mixture. Then you just screw this on and blend if I plug it in. And then you just blend. Till it gets just like a flour consistency. And then we'll bring this back over here. Throw this into the mixture. And combine this all together. It's looking really good. Just kind of like a muffin mix consistency. Okay, so this part isn't really a part of the recipe exactly, but last time I made this, I wished I had done this. So I'm going to chop up an apple into really small pieces. This is just like a Honeycrisp apple. And I'm gonna add them into the mixture. It makes it a lot sweeter and just a lot better, I have a feeling. So I'm just gonna cut them into slices like this thin and then quarter them to be about like this size and toss those in, probably just for like 1/4 of the apple, not a ton, because I am gonna put some on top as well. Okay, so for this, then I'm just gonna mix those all in and combine. Okay, so now I just have a bread pan. I'm gonna spray this. I just use avocado oil and spray it pretty heavily just because there's nothing worse than when your bread sticks in a pan. And then we are going to pour this mixture in. Get it all in there. And spread it out evenly. And then with the leftover apple, I just cut like paper thin slices like this, and I'm gonna layer them on top. And I don't need to cover the whole thing because I am gonna make an icing for the top, so you don't have to do this. This is totally optional. I just like the way that the apples bake up on top of the bread. So if you can get super thin slices from the leftover apple. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on the top. This is what it ends up looking like. It's in the oven for 30 minutes now. Okay, so the next part is totally optional, but we're gonna make a vegan frosting, like an icing to go on it. And for this, you'll just need any kind of vegan cream cheese. I'll just put the recipe right here. But you're gonna need vegan cream cheese. I'm gonna use the Kite Hill plain. Then you're gonna need just a little bit more vegan butter, some powdered sugar, but if you're refined sugar-free, obviously don't do this, and then cinnamon. Okay, so it says to do 2 tablespoons of softened vegan butter. That's pretty much softened. And for this, it says to do 2 ounces. So we'll use 2, maybe like that much. 1/3. Then 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Also, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, if you don't have powdered sugar, you can just blend granulated sugar in a NutriBullet and make powdered sugar. So I'm going to put that in here. I already blended up some to make sure that it worked, but it does. So we're just gonna blend that up really quick into some powdered sugar. Okay, there we have it, powdered sugar. So I'm gonna do, it says 3/4 of a cup, so 1, 2, rest of that. Then lastly, we're just gonna add cinnamon. This is the last of my cinnamon. And we're going in with this baby. Scrape down the sides, get all that in there. This actually looks really good. Does anyone else get like really surprised when things work out? So, that consistency. This looks really good. Oh my God, that's amazing. What? All right, so I just made myself a little matcha while I wait, and I will catch y'all in 30 minutes when it's done. Okay, the timer is going off, so we are going to check on our bread. Oh, it's looking good. Okay. We can toothpick test. Came out clean. Now we're just gonna wait for her to cool and I will taste test it for you guys. I'm so excited. Okay guys, so it's much later, but I am finally trying the bread. Looks so good. That's what it looks like. Mmm. Well guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And I love you all, bye-bye.